This is the second part, or part B, of the skill 1.3, which is finding the equation of a line if you're given 2 points. We're going to finish this up with an application that's at the end of the guided notes for section 1.3. So make sure you have those. And we're going to go over that last example in just a second. Here we go. There. All right. Now, I told you I would tell you what the answer was to that last problem that I left off with. That was when you were given the x-intercept and the y-intercept. That's the answer that you should have gotten. The slope was negative 4/3. It's rise over run. And I used the 0.08 here. Now, some of you may have noticed, wait a minute, isn't that the y-intercept? Couldn't I have gone straight to a slope-intercept form without doing it? And yes, you could have. That would have been a good observation, and you may have seen that. Now, some of you may have said, what if I use the other 0.60? Well, I've got that worked out here too, and if you notice, it's the same answer. So y equals negative 4/3 x plus 8. In either case, whichever point you use, that was the solution. Now, this does not look like an application, does it? I just said I find the equation line through the point 0, 32 and 100, 212. I mean, I thought applications were supposed to be word problems, right? Well, do you notice anything weird about these points? Have you seen these numbers before? I think I heard somebody say it. That's temperature. Yes, temperature. I could have written this problem if 32 degrees Fahrenheit corresponds to 0 degrees Celsius and 212 degrees Fahrenheit corresponds, I'm going to save time, that symbol means corresponds, to 100 degrees Celsius. Find the equation that relates Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's what this question really is, all right? It's just hidden. It's an application problem, all right? So I've got Celsius, comma, Fahrenheit, Celsius, comma, Fahrenheit. I've got 2 points, all right? Now, we're going to have to find the slope. We're going to find the y-intercept just like we did before, except in this case, it's not x and y. It's c and f. C is my x. F is my y. Celsius is my x. Fahrenheit is my y. All right, so let's find the slope. All right. I'm going to put our 2 points into a table. I like to find the slope visually in a table. All right, so my first point is 0, 32, 100, and 212. Now, slope is rise over run. My rise is here. My run is here. My rise is from 32 to 212. Now, you can figure that out. If you subtract, that's up by 180. And this is up by 100. So my slope, which is rise over run, change in y over change in x, or change in f over change in c, is 180 over 100. And that reduces all the way down to 9/5. Okay? Now, we can do this. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Fill in these three numbers just as we did before. The m is 9/5, and you can use 0 and 32, or you can use 100 and 212 as your points. But let's use a shortcut here. If you notice, if x is 0, this means this is my y-intercept. There's my y-intercept right here. So we can actually take a shortcut and write y equals 9/5 x plus 32. But again, we use different letters in this. And if you remember, y is Fahrenheit, x is Celsius. There's the equation that relates Celsius to Fahrenheit. All right, that's the equation that relates Celsius to Fahrenheit. All right, that's the end of the guided notes for section 1.3. And you are ready to practice those problems. And let me see, switch back over here. You're ready to practice the practice problems for section 1.3, and hopefully you'll soon be ready for that mastery check. We've got one more section in this unit, and they'll be ready for the unit assessment on Friday. So again, work with your groups. You know the procedure. Ask your table if you have any questions. If the next step will be to write the questions on the board, and the next step after that will be to ask me. All right. See you in class soon.